Hi everyone, this is David from Hotspot. Today we're joined by Fnatic's ADC Upset after their series against the BLG in the second day of the Swiss stage here at Worlds 2025. So first of all, I know that obviously it won't feel good to get another loss. I kind of wanted to ask you first, what did you guys discuss after the series yesterday? And then also, because like some people have been discussing about the drafts, like the whole draft process or like the draft decisions made yesterday. Can you also elaborate on that?
Yeah. Which one first?
Okay. You decide.
Yesterday we probably should have thought more about the Sion, especially against CFO, right? We were thinking of picking Ezreal there. We thought that if we have Ezreal Talia, our DPS should be quite consistent if the game is somewhat even, but the Sion got 2 solo kills in this game and was very fat. So it would have been hard anyways, because I think Sion already is a very strong meta champion right now. So probably there was a different way we could have chosen our champions.
Yeah.
But we thought it would be somewhat okay, because we also had a lot of range. But we ended up having a very hard time against the Sion, who got very fat.
Got it. And what about the draft process?
For today, or?
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday also our early game was quite difficult champion-wise, and there was not really a good swap opportunity because they also had the Sion, and Sion is very hard to play against in swap scenarios because he's so tanky. So we tried to go for a little bit more aggressive bot lane today. Obviously, we had some mistakes, but we also did some good plays and we got some advantages, but I think we would have needed to snowball it a lot more with how the whole map was playing out. So yeah, tough.
Was the Morgana support kind of prepared? Like, did you guys expect to go with Morgana support? Because obviously we saw Morgana being played as a jungler mainly. We know we know that it's a good pairing with Caitlyn in the bot lane, but it's usually not being played in pro play.
Yeah, we didn't necessarily play that much, but in this meta it's a lot about hard engage, so we felt like Morgana could be a good answer to the engage.
Okay, perfect. Next question is a little bit more about the team's whole gameplay. So by watching these two games today, like yesterday and today, it felt like you guys have a little bit of struggles in being very proactive in the early game. Do you think this is Fnatic's, let's say, biggest weakness right now? Whenever you guys have these issues in the early game, is it more about having like the execution plan not being very clear, or is it more that you guys have struggles at adapting to the enemies, adapting themselves also to your game plan?
Yes, I think that is by far the biggest problem. We do not understand game states that well, what is necessary to be done.
Okay.
And I think we lack a lot of proactivity. We are too focused on our own game, let's say, and not seeing the bigger picture, I think. Yeah.
Got it. How does it feel to play against Shadow? Because obviously it's been a long time. He was in EU back in 2020 when you were playing for Origin. He was playing for Mad. At that time, he went to Worlds, you didn't. But like, how does it feel to be back here, both of you?
I mean, he was a big talent in Europe. What I remember most about him was his Lee Sin. He was very, very good at it. So I'm very happy for him that he found a home in BLG and that he seems to be doing very well. So I'm just very happy for him.
Got it. Next question is, I've been asking players basically their top 5 rankings from their role. So I would be asking you your top 5 ADCs, but I want to kind of make it a little bit harder for you. I just want one name, and you kind of explain me why you think who's your top ADC and why, basically.
Just one?
Yeah.
If I would have to pick one, it's between Ruler or Viper for me. But if I have to choose one, I would say Viper.
Why?
I mean, I think both are really amazing, but I think Viper is maybe a little bit more consistent in team fights. But both are amazing. But
yeah, for sure.
Maybe
it's
slight edge.
Slight edge.
Yeah, it's like the two best, right? Yeah.
Next one is obviously you're now 0-2. It's basically do or die moment. Which team between MKOI, VKS, and then HLE and PSG still have to play, so we still don't know who the fourth team will be. But like, which among these teams would you like to face in such important series?
I don't really have any preference because I think it's just important that we play well together. And so far, I think we haven't shown anything to be proud of at the tournament. So I don't really have any favorite. I mean, it would suck if we have to play against EU because obviously I want the other EU teams to do as well as possible, and one of us would need to go home. So probably another region, but yeah.
Got it. You also previously said in another interview that you enjoyed a lot playing solo queue here. And it seems to be a common trend among Western players. Like I've talked to Supa, I've talked to Mirwin earlier today, and both of them said that they really enjoy playing in China. What do you think is the biggest difference between EU West solo queue and then Chinese solo queue?
I think the players are just way better, and it seems that also more people are playing, so you get more games. So just more better players.
Does it have to do with the aggressiveness? Because like Supa has said that the games do get very, very messy early on. I know you're usually more of a conservative, like not like passive, but just like safer player. I'm not sure how with that translates also into solo queue. Do you think that's something that has to do with as one of the two differences, like difference between the regions?
No, I mean I don't really see myself as more passive player, so I just really enjoy it here. I think they are more aggressive, but they're just better because usually it just means that they see more opportunities and they choose to also take more risks. But yeah, for me in solo queue, it's really fun. Yeah.
Perfect. Last question is about world songs. So I've been asking people how they rate this year's world song. And obviously, if you had to choose one, which one would you pick as your favorite?
I'm not sure which year it was. I think it was Rise, maybe. I think
2018.
Yeah, I think Rise was my favorite. I think.
What do you think about this year's? Did you?
Oh, I think it's quite good. I like it. Yeah, it's good.
Some people have said like it's a little bit on the softer. It's not very like hype-ish. Do you agree with that statement? Do you think do you have another opinion?
I mean, I think taste is very subjective, so I enjoy it. I'm not sure, just to each their own, I guess.
Okay, perfect. One last message to the Fnatic fans, and then we can round off the interview.
Yeah. Obviously, it really sucks to be 0-2 right now. I can assure you that we are having also not a good time being in the situation. So sorry for the results, and we are going to try to figure out as much as we can these days to show a better performance next match. And yeah, that's all we can do. And sorry, guys.